Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Akhanda Mandala Akaram, Vyaptam Yena Characharam, Tatpadam Darshitam Yena, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Dhyanamulam Gurur Murti, Puja Mulam Gurur Padam, Mantra Mulam Gurur Vakyam, Moksha Mulam Gurur Kripa. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Chidarpanam, Jai Gurudev. Is this working?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Let's chant 37 to 47. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Actually, Shashtodhyaya Arjuna Uvacha Ayati Shraddhayopeto Yoga Chalita Manasaha Aprapya Yoga Sansiddhim Kangatim Krishna Gacchati Kachinno Bhaya Vibrashtasht Chinna Brahmiva Nashyati Apratishto Mahabaho Vimudho Brahmanapati Etan me sanshayam Krishna Chetumarhasya Sheshataha Tvadanya sanshayasya Chetana yupapadyate. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Partha Naivehana Mutra Vinasha Sasya Vidyate Nahi Kalyana Krit Kaschit Durgatim Tata Gacchati Prapya Punya Kritam Lokan Ushitva Shashvati Samaha Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe Yoga Brashto Vijayate Athava Yoginameva Kule Bhavati Dhimatam Etadhi Durlabhataram Loke Janma Yadi Trisham Tatratam Buddhi Sanyogam Labhate Paurvadehikam Yata Te Cha Tato Bhuya Samsiddhau Guru Nandana Purvabhyasena Tenaiva Hriyate Hyavashopi Saha जिज्ञासूरपि योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्धकिल्बिषः अनेक जन्म संसिद्धि ततो याति परां गतिम् तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिष्ठ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्माद्योगी भवार्जुन योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां स मे युक्ततमो मतः। ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे आत्मसंयमयोगो नाम षष्ठोऽध्यायः। हरि ओम तत्सत। Shri Krishna Arpanam Astu. Welcome to the Chembur Center over here and welcome to all those who are on Zoom. We are on the 6th Adhyaay and we have finished how many? 42 shlokas. Today we start 43. These are some extremely useful shlokas last time as well as this time because they're actually telling you in one way the benefit of what we are doing here, and secondly the consequence of not doing what we are supposed to be doing. Consequence in the sense that when we are doing so much sadhana, we are putting so much purushat, so much effort, what is the outcome of all this that we are doing, and what is the value of what we have been doing for several years here, and also don't forget what you have been doing for the last several lifetimes. It is only because you have been doing this for the last several lifetimes that you are here. Otherwise you would not be here, that is for sure. And the value of this, what we keep saying, the value of human birth, the value of human birth, why is it so precious? It's not just because, we are saying you're not born in an animal yoni, but there is much more to that. So this is why these last few shlokas of the 6th Adhyaay are extremely important to understand. So let's go directly now to Shlok 43, which is our Shlok for today. We'll chant together and we'll also chant the English together. Tatra tam buddhi sanyogam labhate paurvadehikam yata te cha tato bhuyah sansiddhau guru nandana. Arjuna, he automatically regains in that birth the latencies of even-mindedness of his previous birth, and through that he strives harder than ever for perfection in the form of God realization. Let's take the meanings first. Tatra, there, meaning in the birth that he gets. Labhate, he regains. Buddhi sanyogam, the latencies of even-mindedness tam paurva dehikam of his previous birth. Tato, after that, yatate, he strives. Bhuya, harder. Sansiddhau, for perfection. Kuru Nandana, son of Kurus, Arjun. So let's see what this means. Tatra means in both kinds of births. Both kinds of births. Now, what are these two kinds of births? We studied that last Thursday. Last Thursday, what did we say? There are two kinds of gatis that are possible. You remember that? What are they? The first one, person has done sadhana and he passes away. He has not got full self-realization, and he has still got lot of desires remaining. But he has done good sadhana, good amount of purusharth, but not reached the final goal. Desires are still remaining. So when he will come back in birth, he will be born in a rich family, but a pious family. Rich and pious, both combinations need to be there. Rich because desires are unfulfilled, they will need to be fulfilled. And pious because he's done lot of sadhana, those sanskars of sadhanas are there, so he will also get an opportunity to continue his sadhana. So both opportunities are there. Fulfill your wishes also, continue your sadhana also, both opportunities are there. That was one kind of birth which we talked of last time. The second kind of birth was, he has also done lot of sadhana, and because of lot of sadhana, he has obtained vairagya, and he has passed away without self-realization. Passed away without self-realization. But he has got full vairagya. Therefore, when he takes birth again, he will be born in a pious family where there will be some enlightened persons also, but not rich, average, poor also maybe. Why poor? Why not rich? No desires to be fulfilled, so he doesn't need wealth. And secondly, too much wealth is also a distraction. There will be chance to get off track again. And doesn't need tapasya now. Tapasya is needed only till you get vairagya. Tapasya is only for vairagya. If you have not got vivek and vairagya, then you need to do tapasya. If you have got vivek and you have got vairagya, why you need tapasya? You don't need. You already got what you have. Sama, dhamma, everything has come. And enlightened people, good environment, understanding of Brahma is there in the family. Sadhanas will happen automatically. So these are the two gatis. That is the meaning of tatra. One word explains these two possibilities of birth. Now when he comes into these two kinds of births, families, but Bhagavan says, buddhi sanyogam labhate. He will get associated with buddhi. He will get associated with wisdom. He will get associated with knowledge with a capital K. Okay? So he will have some conviction. He has done lot of sadhana. So no sadhana is ever wasted. So when he is born again, there will be no confusion of who is Brahma. There will be no confusion of what is the self. That conviction will be there. He will have been born with, or if not born with it, through the environment from childhood, he will be pallowed, he will be, nurtured with that understanding that the self is Brahma. And all the disciplines that need to be attuned to need to be done to attain this knowledge, he has already got those disciplines from previous birth, and he has got the opportunity to continue it in this present birth. So this is the beauty of it in both gatis, okay? And at what stage will he be able to continue his sadhana from where he left it? So at that level he will get that. So imagine what precise logistics you can say, that Atma has come up to this level, and in this level only he will get birth again and he will be able to continue. I mean, imagine, it's not some random lottery. Your birth is precisely decided. Your birth, where you are, in whichever family you are, whichever environment you are, it is calculated to the last degree. Therefore, never criticize, I am born in such an XYZ family, because you have only earned it. You have only earned it. It's a direct understanding of your own level. So, yatate cha tato bhuya sansiddho. Now, you are born in this family, you have got the environment which you need, basically you need. Now what will you do? You will yatate, you will strive bhuya, harder. For what? Sansiddho, perfection. Because it is already there from your previous births. So now comes Purusharth. Now comes free will. Up to here, everything was decided for you. Now it is your free will. So you always have a choice. Now what will be the choice? Very important. You will have a choice to evolve, or you will have a choice to enjoy. Enjoy because riches are there. Evolve because sadhanas are also there. But you can make that choice. And this is where, without the input of satsang, without the understanding of your goal, you might be making the wrong choice. Because riches are there. So for the one who's born in riches, so very difficult. Riches are there, desires are there. Combination is there. Imagine, strive harder, because riches are there, desires are there, sadhana is also there. Now which you are going to put in the front burner and which you are going to put in the back burner? Choice. Free will. Free will. Okay. So if you want liberation, you have to do what they call nazar andaz. Put away the unfulfilled wishes, put aside the wealth that is available, go back to sadhana, go back to your path which you have started many lifetimes ago. Do you know, thousands of lifetimes? Thousands of lifetimes have brought you here. Here. Thousands of lifetimes. That is why human birth precious. That is why this human birth precious. See the value. Now, Bhagwan is telling this to Arjun. Arjun has also done lot of tapasya. He has done Gurukul, he has got sadhanas, he has done got enough background. That is why he is in a chariot with Bhagwan Krishna. Huh? No, Bhagwan Krishna is in his chariot. Now, he has not got enlightenment before this birth, so he is also yoga brashta. He is also yoga brashta. Now, he is born also in a prosperous family, royal family, also born in a pious family. There is Bhishma Pitama there, right? Pandu, Kunti, Dronacharya, everything is available for him. Bhagwan is telling him, you have all these opportunities. For you to understand what I am going to tell you will not be difficult. Because you have the sanskars. That is why you are born in this Kshatriya family. You are born with all this knowledge available to you. Use it. Do your dharma. That is what he is. That's why he calls him what? Kuru Nandana. You are born in this lineage of wealth and sanskars, sadhanas. So it will be easy for you. You can definitely do it. Now maybe he also kind of told this to Arjun because maybe he saw on Arjun's face some doubt. Two gatis are there. Some doubt may be there in Arjun's mind. What could that doubt be? That okay, if I am born in a pious family which is poor and so much enlightened people are there in the family, for him it will be very easy. One small nudge and he will go beyond. He will cross the ocean of sansar. But for a person like me, Arjun is saying, royal family, so much riches, so much dharma, responsibility and everything, so many possibilities to indulge in so many enjoyments. How is it going to be possible for such a person to ignore the indulgences and go on the path of sadhana? He must have seen this thought rising in Arjun's mind, and surely in all our minds also. Like, I am in this situation and all the people who are here are in similar situations. We are all comfortably well off. We have all the means and resources to enjoy whatever we want to enjoy. Okay, satsang is also there, sadhana is also there, but the pull of sansar and the pull of sansaric pleasures is there. Is it possible? Is it easy? As easy as Bhagwan is saying, is it possible even? Could be a doubt in many people's minds. Knowing that, Bhagwan tells the next shlok. Number 44. Alright, let's read it. Purvabhyasena tenaiva hriyate yavashopi saha jigyasurapi yogasya shabda brahmati vardate. The other one who takes birth in a rich family, though under the sway of his senses, feels drawn towards God by force of the habit acquired in his previous birth. Nay, even the seeker of yoga in the form of even-mindedness transcends the fruit of actions performed with some interested motive as laid down in the Vedas. I love this shloka because it's very, very much you can identify with it when you start understanding what it means. It's very nice, beautiful, and again, a guarantee, one more guarantee of Bhagwan Krishna. Let's see. Tena, by that, . by that purva bhyasena eva, by the force of habit acquired in previous birth. Hriyate, feels drawn. Avashopi, in spite of himself. Jigyasu rapi, even, api is even, one who is a seeker going towards knowledge. Knowledge of what? Yogasya, of yoga. Ati vartate, transcends. Shabda Brahma, the Vedas. Very nice. It's worth understanding this verse. See, Purva Bhyasena Eva. That means Purva is what? Past. Abhyas is what? Habit, practice. Eva itself. Just by the habit of past births. That's what it means. Just by the habit of past births. So in your past birth, you have done sadhana, lot of sadhana. In your previous life or previous lives, you can say, okay? Now in this present life, that sanskar is there inside. So you are forcefully, that you have triggered that sanskar, and now even though it may not be in your, like a very voluntary decision, you are forcefully drawn to spirituality. You are like a magnet. You are forcefully drawn towards spirituality by the power of your previous lifetime's sadhanas. How beautiful is that? And even in the beginning of the life, maybe you lived a life completely opposite of spirituality. Because already vasanas are there, already riches are there, already opportunities to indulge in those riches are there. Maybe all those things happened. But then, by the force of the sadhanas of previous lifetimes, something happened to trigger it. It came to the forefront, and now you are uncontrollably drawn towards spirituality. Some force within makes you come, even though there are other opportunities available. And the important word is avasha. 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 Vasha means control. Avasha is beyond your control. If you are unable to resist the pull of coming towards spirituality. Avasha. I read somewhere in an English translation that Prahlad, you know Prahlad? He born in a Rakshas country, Loka of Rakshas. Father is Rakshas, schools are Rakshas, their gods are also Rakshas only. But Prahlad says, Hari is attracting my mind just as a magnet attracts iron. Avasha, cannot control. It's like that pull towards spirituality is like a magnet which is drawing you there beyond your control. And not just Prahlad, all the great bhakts, you can make it out, they were under the vash of their divine power. Not under the vash of sansar, under the vash, under the control. And they were drawn, like Mirabai, for example. From the palace, she just left everything. She's drawn. Where are you going? I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. And she goes into Krishna consciousness. So the person may not even be inclined. He, in the beginning, not know also what is Brahma, what is Vedanta, what is Upanishad. May not know anything. May be born in a completely alien environment. And that reminds me very clearly when I first went to Mount Kailash. I didn't know what is Shiva also. I really didn't know what is Shiva. So almost like he was pulling me there. I didn't know anything. My friend, it was that lottery system from the government of India. My friend entered my name. And after many times of entering the name, you get a chance to go in that yatra. She entered my name first time only. Then I went there, then I found out who is Shiva, who is Parvati, Ganesha, nothing I knew. Because it was not my culture. So like that, in spite of yourself, you will be drawn there. And Bhagavan says it will overpower the sway of the senses. Your senses are going towards the Vishais. So this pull will be stronger than the sway of the senses. So Arjun, look at Arjun. He's in a war. But where suddenly he is getting all this knowledge. He was not seeking knowledge in the war. Battlefield is not the place also to seek the knowledge. But that was the moment that the universe decided that this is the moment you are going to get this knowledge so that you can fight this war without dvesh. Right? So, even if the tendency of knowledge, now this pull, has been overcome by the sway of the senses for thousands of lifetimes, it's not dead. This pull, this sanskar of spirituality, you're going to keep getting born in a rich and pious family. Maybe thousands of lifetimes you will choose rich over pious. But that sanskar will not get erased. Even after thousands of lifetimes, when the opportunity comes and you will choose to go towards the spiritual path rather than the sansaric path, it will be there waiting for you. Whose choice? Once you choose, then you will be drawn avashaha. And that's the word riyate, feels drawn. You feel pulled towards that. And very beautiful. Then all the disciplines which are required to reach that goal of liberation, they will suddenly become very easy for you to do. And when that happens, they say that is called kripa. That is the kripa. That's the kripa of your own Atma. The Atma has given you this. When you will make the choice of choosing to go with pious rather than the rich part of your inheritance, you can call it. When you make that choice, the disciplines that will be required to reach Gyan Yoga will become easy. The vash, the control of sansaric will go away. The sway of senses will go away. And when that happens, they say that is the grace of the Atma that you have now, you are on this path. So such a person will become what we call jigyasu. Jigyasu. He wants to know. He's eager to know. He's curious to know. He's inquisitive to know. And till he knows, he won't stop. So once I had done one satsang, I think, with all of you all on the 7 stages of knowledge. You remember that? So this will be the first stage, Shubhecha. Now he has got that good resolve. First stage is when you get the good resolve, Shubhecha, that I want to follow this path, I have made my decision. Good resolve, Shubhecha. I don't want to take birth again and again. I want to do this here. I want to do this now. I'm not waiting for one more janam and one more janam, because aneka janam you'll have to have. Okay. So when he takes that good resolve, ati vartate, he transcends. Ati vartate, he transcends. See the word here, vartate, to exist. Ati is always extra, no?
Yes.
So by going beyond, to exist by going beyond, that is called transcending. What is he going to transcend? Shabda Brahma. Shabda Brahma. What is Shabda Brahma? Vedas. Why should he transcend the Vedas? Because there are 2 parts of the Vedas, 4 parts of the Vedas. So what is he transcending? He is transcending the Karmakand. He is transcending the Karmakand, Shabda Brahma. He is transcending the Karmakand, where you have to do this rite, this ritual, this duty, this thing. And for all these things, why are you doing them? Because you have unfulfilled desires. You want to fulfill your desires. That is why you are doing this puja, this anushthan, this havan, this thing, that thing, that thing. You are doing all these things because you want to reach somewhere, you want to go somewhere, you want to become something, you want to own something, you want to have something. You are doing tapasya, you are doing vrat, you are doing upvas, you are doing all these things. For what reason? Vedas has given you. For you want this desire, do this puja. You want this desire, you do that puja. This is what he is transcending. He is going beyond doing these rites and duties for the fulfillment of his desires. So he is going beyond that, and now he is going from Karma Kant part to Upanishad part, Vedanta, end of the Vedas. The Gyan section of the Vedas is the Upanishads. So he has no more desires of sansaric nature, right? So therefore he doesn't need to do any rites, rituals, all that in this life. He doesn't have desires for afterlife also, Swarg mein jayega. Neither this life nor next life. He has the freedom to do them, but not for fulfilling any desires. He may enjoy doing them. He can do them, no problem, but not with a sankalp. So it is the taking the sankalp which is not needed. Sankalp means I am doing this for this purpose. And they say that when you can reach that stage of realizing that I don't want any more sansaric desires to be fulfilled, I am ready now only for my spiritual path to lead me towards liberation. They say that when that happens in a sadhak, that is the appropriate time to take sannyas. Take sannyas because you have no more desires. What you are doing with not taking sannyas? So that is the correct time to take sannyas. When you have nothing else to fulfill in the sansar, you have no business in the sansar anymore. Take sannyas. Okay, so make sense or not up to here? Can you identify with that what your life was before, and then how it kind of, did it at all change after coming and attending satsangs and understanding the goal and understand? Some change was, and even though there is a lot of pull still of sansar, there is also something that is making you come here. And what is it that's making you come here? Your own sanskars from previous lifetimes, your own impressions of the sadhanas you have been doing for thousands of lifetimes. Surely, after thousands of lifetimes, you don't want to spend another 1,000 lifetimes. So this is your chance, your window of opportunity to take it by the right choices and get whatever you feel you should be getting. Okay? Let's go on. Number 45. Prayatnadyatmanastu yogi sanshuddha kilbishah aneka janma sansiddha atato yati param gatim. The yogi, however, who diligently takes up the practice attains perfection in this very life with the help of latencies of many births, and being thoroughly purged of sin, forthwith reaches the supreme state. What is Bhagwan telling you here? What you have to do. Bhagwan is telling you what you have to do, what you can do, what is possible for you to do, and what you will gain by doing it. So, yogi means yogi, the one who is perfected his sadhana. Taman, takes up. Prayatnat, diligently, with effort. Sanshuddha kilbishah, and being thoroughly purged of sin. Aneka janma, with the help of latencies of many births. So the yogi takes up means makes effort diligently to do his sadhana, and he will be thoroughly purged of sin, and he will take the help of latencies means all his sanskars. Sansiddha, attains perfection. Perfection, full shuddhikaran. Tata, thereby, yati, reaches, param gatim, supreme goal, liberation. Now this yogi, what is he? From so many lifetimes, sanskars of sadhanas are there, tapasya is there from previous births, knowledge also has been gathered from previous births, thirst for more knowledge is there, and he is now ready, like on the edge of the cliff, ready, to take off. So what does he do? Prayatnan, diligently does his sadhana, diligently. What is the meaning of diligently? What does it mean, diligently?
Honestly.
Full effort, let's say 100% effort, okay? 100% effort, not missing anything. And what will he get with all that? Sanshuddha kilbishah. He will be purged of all his sins. What is the sin? Which sins? Which sin?
Identification.
Sorry?
Wrong identification.
Wrong identification, ignorance, all his desires, all his avguns, all kam, krodh, lobh, moh, mad, visha, that comes in the word kilbisha. Kilbisha is kam, krodh, lobh, moh, mad, matsya, rag, dvesh, ahankar. Okay? All these were his obstacles for liberation. Something was left behind. If nothing was left behind, he would have got liberation in the previous birth. Something is left behind. So with diligence, when he does his purusharth, all this he will be purged off. Purged means purified, cleansed. And what will help him? All the sadhanas of aneka janma, thousands of lifetimes. He has gathered sadhana also, but he has also gathered avguns. He has also gathered vasanas. He has also gathered sadhanas. All this he has gathered. Now, which sanskar is he going to give more importance to? See, in us there is sanskars also, good sanskars, which are bringing us to satsang. But there are also sanskars of desires. There are also sanskars of kam, krodh, lobh, moh, everything is there. What are you going to choose? Again, choice. We always have a choice. And this sansar is full of beautiful things, full of things which are desirable, pleasurable. And you have the resources. Indulge. Choice. It's okay. It's okay. Some next lifetime or next thousands of lifetimes, whichever one you choose. But if you make the right choice, sansiddha, you will attain perfection. Guarantee. Guarantee. Again, Bhagwan is speaking, not me. So each birth can take us in a movement towards our final goal. It can. If every lifetime we are making the right choices, even if they are baby steps. Even if they are baby steps, it is better to take baby steps in the right direction than take leaps in the opposite direction. So perfection will happen slowly, slowly, slowly. It's not a one lifetime ka job. It's not a one, I have been coming for satsang for 1 year and nothing has happened. 1 year? What is that 1 year? What is 10 years? What is even 20 years? What is even 20 lifetimes? We are talking thousands of lifetimes. This is the investment you have put in. This investment, this is where you need to invest more. Not in your fixed deposits or your whatever, insurance and this and that. Yeah, this investment, what are you doing with this investment? The point is that some investments we also lose the money. So we get born with some sanskars which we call our prakriti. If you invest in that and take it higher, you will make it your sanskriti. But if you don't do anything with that prakriti, nothing, not even anything bad, not even anything good, they will automatically become vikruti. So this is what you need to be aware of. You do something, it will become, do something good, let me say. You do something good, it will take you forward towards your goal. If you don't do anything, if you do something bad, obviously, vikruti. But if you do absolutely nothing, also vikruti. So, that is where sadhana comes into practice. So now this kilbisha, which is your kam, krodh, lobh, moh, mad, matsarya. How to get rid of it? That is where our karma yoga comes in. You have to remove it with all the mal and all that. You remove it through karma yoga. That is why first few chapters Bhagwan talks about karma yoga. And now you all know what is karma yoga. No karta bhav, no bhokta bhav, and no dedicate to Bhagwan and don't stay away from doing anything and do your swadharma. Okay? So that will take care of the mal. And that will all be for outer actions. Then we are also doing bhakti. In bhakti also there should be no karta bhav, bhokta bhav. So bhakti will take care of ahankar. So these two things, karma yoga, which is outside action, and bhakti, which is the inner action, it will help clear up. So you will be ready for disciplines of Jnana Yoga. Disciplines of Jnana Yoga come in Sadhana Chatushtay. So before you even think of Sadhana Chatushtay, you have to cleanse yourself. Otherwise, you will not be able to do Sadhana Chatushtay, which is Vivek, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti and Mumukshatva. Oh my gosh, so much to do. What will be the benefit of all this? Bhagavan says, Param Gatim. Supreme goal, liberation. Adi Shankaracharya says in his Bhashya, he says, through many births, Aneka Janma, ultimately he gets the perfect knowledge, the knowledge of the self, and attains that supreme state, which is what Bhagavan is also saying right here. Okay? Alright, so the question that Arjun had asked, that he has done so much sadhana, but he has not got enlightenment, he has not realized the self. So what will happen? So he is talking about Subhecha, first stage, Vicharana, second stage, Tanu Manasi, third stage of knowledge. No aparoksh anubhuti yet. So the first few stages of knowledge, if a person has got, and he has not got realization, then what will happen to him? And that is what Bhagavan is talking to us about here. Okay. Then what to do after all this? Check your birth circumstance. Check. Now you have little bit of insight into why you were born in the family that you were born in. If it is a rich family, which is, see, rich and poor is relative, but I can say all of us would go into the rich category because we are not on the street. Okay? So, why were you born in the rich family? What are the desires left? Means there are desires left. Therefore, you become aware, yeah, desires were left. And pious family. I have got, think of your family, all the inputs you have got that have brought you towards this field of study, right? So check your birth circumstances. Then see your own Prakriti which you were born with. And see what effort am I making to rise this Prakriti to Sanskriti. Am I making any effort? Because if I'm not making any effort, you can be sure it's going downwards. And the third thing that comes to mind is that, okay, I'm born with some Prakriti, but it was from my previous births. Do I have to die with the same, or can I elevate it to Sanskriti, if not liberation? So what I'm born with does not need to be what I'm going to die with. I have a choice. No matter what my family is still like that. No matter if my environment is still like that. No matter if I have made choices earlier before I got this knowledge, I have made certain wrong choices. Doesn't matter. What am I doing from this moment onwards is what needs to be seen. I may have done anything previously. It's okay. It was your sanskar. It was your prakriti. It was what you had in within you. Now what you are doing, after getting this knowledge, if you are still not changing anything, then what you call it? Spiritual suicide. So these are the things you need to do in Manan. What you are doing now is Shravan. This is what you have to think in Manan. Then only you can evolve. Otherwise keep enjoying and no evolving. We'll do just one more shloka today because it will put all this into perspective and we'll complete this chapter next time. Let's do 46, just one more. Tapasvibhyodhiko yogi Jnani yopi matodhikaha Karmibhyaschadhiko yogi Tasmad yogi bhavarjuna. The yogi is superior to the ascetics. He is regarded superior even to those versed in sacred lore. The yogi is also superior to those who perform action with some interested motive. Therefore, Arjun, you do become a yogi. Let's just understand 3 or 4 definitions which will help you to understand everything. If more detail needs to go into this verse, we'll do it next time. But I wanted to leave you with the understanding of the importance of all this, what we have done. So firstly, yogi. Who is a yogi? He has attained Tattva Gyan. He is engaged in what we call Mano Nasha. He's no longer under the vash of his man. And Vasna Nasha. All Vasanas are also over. This is what Bhagavan means over here by yogi. Tattva Gyan has come. Man has been put aside, Vasanas are over. Now this yogi is superior to 3 or 4 other things. Okay, let's see what he is superior to. This yogi is superior to tapasvibhya, ascetics. Who is an ascetic? The one who does austerities, the one who does tapasya, the one who does penances. There are very kathor penances also, like I read in one of the bhashyas, there's something called krichra. Krichra. That means actually body parts are mutilated, morphed, some body harm, bodily harm. In Vedanta, this is called adharma. Or there's another tapasya called Chandrayan. In Chandrayan, see that 15 days the moon grows and 15 the moon wanes, right? So every day the moon gets bigger and bigger. They take one extra mouthful of food. And as the moon wanes, they decrease one mouthful of food. So on one day there will be no food. So that those kind of tapasyas. So an ascetic is one, and they are in the Vedas. They are part of many different cultures. So they may be these people. They will get siddhis. They do this to get siddhis, but they will not get liberation. That is why yogi is superior to ascetic. Yogi has got already. Jivan Mukti is there and Vidya Mukti will be there. But ascetics if you are going to live only because of this sadhana, you will not get aparoksh anubhuti. Then there is the karmibhya. Those who perform actions with some interested motive, right? Who are they? They are people who have got vasanas, lot of desires. They have read the Karmakand. They know that this puja will get me this puja will get me that. They will do their own puja or they will pay some panditji to do the puja for them. Okay? So are they karma yogis? No, they are karmis. They are karmis. Karma yoga is completely different. Okay? So karmi is doing these things to fulfill desires. Karma yogi may also do these rites. Karma yogi may do any action but not to fulfill any desire. He may not be enlightened, but he is doing it for purification. He is doing it as a sadhana. He can be doing puja, he can be doing anushthan, he can be doing havan, he can be doing, but his motive is purification. So he will be karma yogi maybe, but the other one is a karmi. Okay? Has he got tattva gyan? No. Will he get tattva gyan? No, unless he gives up his interested motive. Interested motive. Jnanibhya, this is the next category of people. Who are they? They are those who are versed in sacred lore. Means what? Many shastras they know. Many shastras they can quote. Many shastras they can translate. Many shastras they can give lectures on. Many shastras they can analyze, they can do, very learned people. But that is called Shastra Gyan. It is not Atma Gyan. And therefore the yogi is superior to them also. We want Atma Gyan. So Shastra Gyan is called Paroksh Anubhuti. Paroksh, through something, through the book. Whereas the Gyan yogi or the Gyani has a Paroksh Anubhuti. What is Bhagwan trying to tell Arjun here? Arjun, you are a yoga brasht. Aspire to be a yogi. Aspire to be a yogi. Because from all kinds of sadhaks, whether you are a tapasvi or a karmi bhi or a gyanu bhi, whatever kind of sadhak you are doing, the highest sadhak is the sadhak who is the yogi, and that's the only kind of sadhana which will give you Jivan Mukti. So don't bother with hundreds of other things. I remember very clearly many years ago when we had finished studying the Bhagavad Gita twice already, and then we said, now what's the next we will take, what's the next one we will take, and I said, I thought many days, and then I said, we will study Bhagavad Gita only again. And I remember 2-3 voices in Thakur Niwas sitting in front of me. Again? Why? Again? Same thing? Again?
It was completely different.
Now you know what was your level at that time to understand, and what is your level at this time to understand. You need to just go deeper and deeper as your buddhi becomes shuddh. As your understanding becomes clearer, you are able to draw more out of the same text. We don't need to study 10 different texts. Study this one, everything is there. What you want to draw from it is up to you. So, message of the Gita is over here. Message of the Gita is over here. Arjun, you are a yoga brasht, aspire to be a yogi. Use this very precious human birth. Don't waste it in becoming a tapasvi. Don't waste it in become a karma bhi. Don't waste it in studying 155 texts. Become a yogi. Become a yogi. Okay? And why we don't want another human birth? Or why we don't want another birth? Not because we don't want to be a cockroach. Not because we don't want to come as a donkey or a monkey. We want to not come at all back. We want to experience that supreme Anand. Supreme Anand. We want to go back to what we are essentially, our Swarup. That's all. Okay? So what you will make out of this precious gift that you have got, your choice. Always your choice. That is what you need to think of. Bhagwan will tell you clearly next time. In the last shloka, he has kept all the beautiful secret insights of how to become a yogi. That we will do next time. Okay? Any question?
When you come to birth in a particular household you choose, and you may also, depending on the household that you've got pious as well as maybe wealthy.
I'm sorry, there was a phone
you
on
have
my...
got pious as well as wealthy.
Yeah.
And then there are many other, there are siblings also, but they may not be on the same path as you are.
Yes, they will, most 99% they will not be.
So how is that then? They've also chosen the same parents.
Yeah, but they have chosen the same parents. They have got both the things, but the choice they are making is their choice, no? They are choosing something different path. I told you have two choices. Choose the pious part or you choose the rich part. They chose the rich part. Choice. And it's not like, oh, only this or only that. What is the weightage you are giving? Like you can say, I have these two things going on in my life. One is my sansaric life, one is my adhyatmic life. I have both these things going on. What percentage of my life do I want to put here? What percentage of my life I want to put here? What weightage am I giving here? What weightage am I giving here? You must have seen these reels come, no? On Facebook and all. Very old reel. The story is there, one man, he has got two wolves and all that inside him. Which wolf is he feeding more? So which sanskar you are feeding more will determine which path you will follow. What you will get from this life. What you choose. And you know something? You may have siblings in this life, but you came alone. There was no treaty or agreement in the before life that we'll all go together, huh? Which parent you are choosing? Which parent you are choosing? Okay, we'll choose together, huh? You didn't choose together like this. This is all modern, new age, whatever. I'll not say the word. Nothing, you have only your Atma has chosen what is best for you, depending on what you have wanted. They also wanted. All your siblings, 5 siblings, all 5 siblings wanted same things. But now you have come here, somebody's eyes are popping with Lamborghini. Somebody's eyes are popping with Louis Vuitton. Somebody's eyes are popping with satsang. Which one you'll choose? Up to you. And if you think I should choose, be with what my siblings are choosing, then that's also a choice which you're making. Because you came in alone and you'll go also alone. Just because you chose something your siblings chose doesn't mean that you will get the same gati. It's not your... All. Sibling, parent, child, mother, father, cousin, uncle, whatever. Only for this lifetime. Just co-passengers in the train. You get off at your station, they get off at their station. You don't change your station because they are getting off at another station. And don't expect them also to get off at your station. You should come to satsang. You should come to... Why should they come? They are not ready for it. When they will be ready, they will come. And if you force them to come earlier, they will put them off spirituality. So forget about siblings. Say hello, bye-bye, come for dinner. But first I will go for satsang, then we'll go for dinner. That's it. What else? Any other questions? No questions. Only questions you have to ask is to your own self. The best questions you can ask are the questions you will be asking to your own self, based on what we have discussed today. Okay? Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev.